Okay, so today I wanted to go through shopping at Aldi for backpacking food. Now, your freeze-dried and dehydrated foods cost about €8 to start with for a bare basic meal, and they go up to about €20. So we're going to go into Aldi and see what we can find to reduce those costs for our backpacking trips. Come on, let's go. Okay, just got back from Aldi, sitting in a lovely little park here. There's people going by, you have to ignore that. But let's go through what we got in this Aldi bag. Now, the whole Aldi bag cost me about €22.90, somewhere around there. That's about £20 in English money. Really good stuff I found as well. So let's go through. Muesli Regals, these are your oatmeal bars for your snack whilst you're under the way. These were $1.99. They're chocolate and banana, just the flavour I like, but there's different flavours and there's plain ones. Gives you good calories. I usually have one in the kind of morning about 10 o'clock as a snack, one in the afternoon about 3 o'clock, just gives you some energy, keep going. Like a power bar really. We've got some baked rolls here, which are like crisp but a bit harder. So they're actually a little bit harder to kind of crush down in your rucksacks and squash. So the baked rolls are pretty good because they're a little bit tougher. I like them. These ones are garlic. There's loads of other flavours as well. Brilliant stuff for on the go. I found these. These are mini waffles, and the mini waffles have like a caramel flavour, super soft. Get some snacks on the go. What I liked about these as well is they came in this kind of carton box thing. So if I'm making a meal later where I'm making noodles or making a soup, I can use this as a bowl as well. So I thought that was pretty good. Bit healthier now than those snacks. Dried dates, brilliant for underway, keeping your energy going throughout the long days of backpacking. This is brilliant, just chuck them in your backpack, you're not going to squash them, they're super good for you. Really helpful for keeping you going. Tomato soup, this was super cheap, this was like 50 cents or something, like 45p. Tomato soup goes really well on its own to warm you up at the end of the day as like a drink. But you can also mix the tomato soup and use it as a flavouring for other things. I'll show you that in a minute. So I got an absolute ton of porridge. Now what I like doing, and I've done in my other videos, giving you the aluminium foil bags that I use. I separate and weigh this out. I put some milk powder with it, put some sugar with it, put some porridge with it, and that's probably about 6 or 7 days worth of porridge for me. So breakfast for a week whilst I'm on the go. Now, let's have a look what we got. So what else we got? Coffee. These are 3-in-1s, so I've got sugar and milk and coffee in one little packet. There's 10 packets in here. Great, I can separate these out, have one for breakfast, one in the lunchtime sort of break, and one in the evening to warm me up, but super handy to have them. We've also, because I'm a bit of a sweet fiend, so I like having Haribo and sweets with me whilst I'm underway. So I've got some sweets on the go. They're keeping my side pouch of my backpack, and I just get some sweets in me. Great, keeps your energy up, keeps your motivation up actually. So when you're feeling a little bit down, a little bit of a sweet, kick of sugar, keep going. What else we got in here? We have, this I was quite excited about actually. This was trail mix. So I managed to find trail mix in Aldi. I think it was like €2.20, so about £2. Everyone likes trail mix, nuts, brilliant, keeps you going. These are really super high for the weight, they're super high in calories. I've used trail mix on ultra marathons and just been happy with the amount going in, so great little find. Now let's get on to our evening meals. So instant mash, this is Kartoffelpüree in German, but instant mash, loads of it in here. Measure it out into the bags, like I said before, the aluminium foil bags, great stuff. Just have some mashed potato in the evenings. Now, mashed potato on its own is very boring. You could probably get away with it in an emergency or a survival situation, but it's very boring. So what I like to do, and what I found in Aldi as well, these salami sticks, I cut these down, I mix up my instant mash, and I add my salami sticks chopped up into it. Gives you your protein and your carbohydrates. And also what you can do is you can mix your tomato soup into your mash powder, instant mash, and you can have a really tasty meal with just some sausages, tomato soup and some instant mash there. If you don't like the sausages, what I also found was some ready cooked chicken, so I can mix that with the instant mash, have some chicken, add some sauces as well. So it's not just tomato soup, you can get onion soup, you can get mushroom soup, everything you can mix really into mashed potato, and you can have a great meal with some chicken, nice bit of flavour in instant mash. If you're not into instant mash, and instant mash every day is really boring, then I found these instant noodles. So these are the Asian noodles. These you can get in plain, I think these are shrimp flavour, but you can get in plain, you can get in beef, you can get in everything. What makes these unhealthy is the flavoured packets inside and the oils that they give you with them. So if you take the plain ones and then use a tomato soup or an onion soup or a mushroom soup, you can actually make some really tasty meals with that. If you want extras again, get your cooked chicken, add that to your instant noodles, use your ready-made bowl that you've just found, and you'll be well away for an evening meal. I'll put all the links in the description. I'll go through some stuff on here, but Aldi has done what I wasn't expecting. If you're a bit careful and a bit clever and you just think outside the box a little bit, you can find some really good meals in Aldi for really cheap that will get you through a few days. I would personally still take some freeze-dried food, especially for emergency cases, just because the calories are higher. But for your basics, Aldi's not done bad. Anyway, give me a thumbs up if you like what we're doing, subscribe to the channel, and I'll try and bring out some more real information that saves you money whilst you're backpacking and hiking.